Namaste and welcome, beloveds. Thank you for joining us in the Holy Light Circle and for our first day, the first morning of the Joining in Light Devotional Center. That celebrates the light that we are. And I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background, but there's a whole chorus out there behind us today. So hopefully you can still hear okay. We're still working on our sound system. The room has no furniture in it, so we're sitting in plastic chairs. But we're here in the light with you. Lots of forgiveness opportunities already. It just feels like so still in purpose, sole purpose to serve ourselves, really, God. And there'll be a moment when it seems like maybe where are you? But every time we look, we can see that the light's here. Every time we choose to. So it's very purposeful. I can feel the purpose in it. And so thank you for coming and joining us on our first day and for many days. And I remember when I was at Living Miracles, and Lisa would say that every day. We begin again. And and those thoughts, that just sinks into you to see that there's nothing that ever happened means anything. And it's always an opportunity just to see that God's here with us, like this infinite light's here with us, and that we celebrate every time we come together. You know, it seems to be activities around here or something that needs to be painted. It's so nice to just remember how it's really about the beings that are here, the love that's here, the love that we're celebrating here, and the devotion to God that's here. So for lesson 124, today we'll look at the denials of the lesson together in this light, the holy light of our divine nature. Let me remember I am one with God. Jesus, are there any denials or anything that is helpful to look at that denies that I can't always remember that I'm one with God? I can hear Jesus reminding me so beautifully that even if we don't remember, we're still one with God. Even when we choose to forget or pretend like we're not, He's reminding me, you're always, doesn't matter, you can pretend like you're not part of God, but you can't, you have to be only that. I really appreciate Him saying that this morning. It's always a good reminder that the light's always here. Today we will again give thanks for our identity. Jesus, thank you for my true identity in God. Gratitude. And yesterday's lesson was gratitude, and I'm just seeing how really powerful gratitude really is. Because it's the song of our being. It's a song of who we are as gratitude. That's our only function, actually, is gratitude. Song of gratitude. Even with whatever comes up and arises, it's gratitude. And seeing everything in holy purpose. And there's so many lessons. I was sharing the lessons yesterday of buying the property. Seeing the holy purpose, even when it's not seemingly going the way I thought it might need to go. I want to go. Yeah, just staying in that holy purpose. And he's reminding us in this lesson, our home is safe, protection guaranteed in all we do, power and strength available to us in all our undertakings. We can fail in nothing. Jesus, is there any desire below my level of awareness to have an experience of failure? No, that's it. This one's helpful. Is there any desire to have an experience where things are quote unquote not going the way I want them to go? With that. Everything we touch takes on a shining light that blesses and that heals. At one with God and with the universe, we go our way rejoicing with the thought that God himself goes everywhere with us. How holy are our minds. And everything we see reflects the holiness within the mind at one with God and with itself. How easily do errors disappear and death give place to everlasting life. Our shining footprints point the way to truth, for God is our companion as we walk the world a little while. And those who come to follow us will recognize the way because the light we carry stays confined, yet still remains with us as we walk on. What we receive is our eternal gift to those who follow after, and to those who went before or stayed with us a while. And God, who loves us with the equal love in which we were created, smiles on us and offers us the happiness we gave. Today we will not doubt his love for us, nor question his protection and his care. Jesus, do I have any doubt, thoughts about your protection or your care for me? I want to see those. In the holy light of this circle. No meaningless anxieties can come between our faith and our awareness of His presence. Jesus, are there any desire for experience and meaningless anxieties to come between our faith and awareness of You? And learn to see it. We are one with Him today in recognition and remembrance. The light that we are, divine, infinite, loving light that lights everything, everyone, and everything. We feel Him in our hearts. We can no longer deny Him all that He's given us. Our minds contain His thoughts. Jesus, I'm wanting to see that my mind contains only the thoughts of God. And that these are the only thoughts worth expressing. Only the thoughts of my brothers, myself, are valuable. Our eyes behold His loveliness in all we look upon. Jesus, I'm wanting to see the holiness in everything I look upon. Jesus, are there any places in my mind where I'm deciding to judge something that I'm working upon? I can see it sometimes even though I'm here. But stuff's going, so I want to put them on the holy table. Our eyes behold His loveliness in which all we look upon. Today you see only the loving and the lovable. We see it in appearances of pain, and pain gives way to peace. We see it in the frantic, in the sad and distressed. Jesus, I'm wanting to see God even in the appearances of pain, for showing me where I'm desiring to see with my eyes, see in appearance of pain. And to see how easily when I give everything over to You, pain gets so easily away from peace. Judgment yields to peace. We see it in the frantic. Jesus, I wanted to see peace in the frantic, in the sad, in anger, I'm wanting to see beyond the anger. In the distress, I'm wanting to see this with the light of God, would see the distress. The lonely and afraid, who are restored to the tranquility and peace of mind in which they were created. And we see it in the dying and the dead as well. Because I'm wanting to see complete love of God and peace and dying in the dying. And the dead as well. Restoring them to life. As I've ceased to deny that I am life itself. All that's given by the Father. No miracle can ever be denied to those who know that they are one with God. No thought of theirs but has the power to heal all forms of suffering in anyone. In times gone by and in times to come, yet to come, as easily as the ones who walk beside him now. Their thoughts are timeless and apart from distance as apart from time. We join in this awareness as we say that we are one with God. For in these words we say as well that we are saved and healed, that we can save and heal accordingly. We have accepted, and now we would give, for we would keep the gifts our Father gave. Father, I'm saying that to take this only gift from myself, all that's been given by the Father. Today we would experience ourselves at one with Him, so that the world may share a recognition of reality. In our experience, the world is free. As we deny our separation from our Father, it is healed along with us. Peace be to you today. Secure your peace by practicing awareness you are one with your Creator, as He is with you, as you practice being one with your brother. Sometime today, whenever it seems best, to go to half an hour to the thought that you are one with God. This is the only worthy thought. This is our first attempt at a single period for which we give no rules nor special words to guide our meditation. The only true meditation, along with God. We will trust God's voice to speak as He sees fit today, certain He will not fail. Abide with Him this half an hour. He will do the rest. Your benefit will not be less if you believe that nothing happens. It's probably an idea to realize nothing's actually happening. All the happiness is seeing that nothing's actually happening. You may not be ready to accept the gain today, yet sometime, somewhere it will come to you, nor will you fail to recognize it when it dawns with certainty upon your mind. This half an hour will be framed in gold. This is the meditation. At the center, that we're framed in gold all day. This half hour will be framed in gold, and every minute like a diamond set around the mirror that this exercise will offer you. And you will see Christ's face upon it in reflection of your own. Perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, you will see your own transfiguration in the glass this holy half an hour will hold out to you. To look upon yourself. When you are ready, you will find it there, within your mind and waiting to be found. You will remember then the thought to which you gave this half an hour, thankfully aware no time has ever been better spent than the thought of being one with God. Perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, you will look into this glass and understand the sinless light you see belongs to you, the light that we celebrate in the circle. It doesn't belong to a person. A person can't know this light, yet we know it because we belong to people, person, separate. Understand the sinless light you see belongs to you, and loveliness you look on is your own. Count this half hour as your gift to God, and certainty that His return will be a sense of love you cannot understand. You'll sing like the birds in those trees, singing for joy. That feels really good. A joy too deep for you to comprehend, a sight too holy for the body's eyes to see. Father, this is the only thing I want to look upon, this light. And yet you can be sure someday, perhaps today, perhaps tomorrow, you will understand and comprehend and see. You'll see how simple this recognition is that there's only light. Because you have the power. What Jesus is saying in the new covenant is don't wait for tomorrow to see what you already love. But this can be known now. There's no need for the Son of God to wait in time for what's already here. It's beyond the understanding of the mind, the idea of impersonal identity. Eternity doesn't know the mind, the wrong-minded. It only knows thoughts of God. Add further jewels to the golden frame that holds the mirror you offer you today by heartily repeating to yourself, let me remember I am one with God, at one with all my brothers and myself, in everlasting holiness and peace. And I welcome the one who sent me. I call to me, Lord Jesus Christ, light my mind, light my life. Amen. Is there anyone who would like to share today from their heart? Perhaps they've heard Jesus speak to them. It doesn't always, it's not like a voice, there's just a knowing sometimes. You just know something that you really know. The baby who you are, who is visualized. Let me say, let me turn this so they can please. And when Jesus is there, just above Christ's face, and he's looked into their eyes, and it wasn't just eye gazing, it was just like the eyes of the heart that were looked. And then it's like everything else, it's just keep that. Stay there. Just keep thinking. And you beloved Stephen for joining us. Thank you for we really want to spin this out from outside and maybe let's peek at that right now. We just need to be conscious. And yeah, it feels really good. We're going to be able to peek outside. Everybody can get a sense. Can you see it? I don't know. Yeah, I guess you can see the mountain and the lake, the holy monastery, and your brothers and sisters. Mostly sisters right now. We love you and we feel you in our hearts, always, Stephen. And all our beloved brothers and sisters that join us in this holy life. Thank you.